Hey, it's Jeff here with JK Outdoors. Today we're working on a 1997 Ford F-150. It has the 4.6 liter Triton, 3 valves per cylinder, single overhead cam. So what we're going to be doing today on this truck is making it more reliable. How are we going to do that? Some basic hand tools, CRC. CRC makes a lot of great products. They're most famous for their brake clean. If you mess with your own car, I'm sure you've heard of it. Today we have the throttle body and air intake cleaner from them. We also have the mass airflow sensor cleaner. Now, I would never recommend that you just buy this product if you have a mass airflow sensor. That being because this doesn't leave a residue, but this is specially formulated to never ever leave any sort of residue and to dry very fast. And if you have any residue on here, this can kill power, this can kill miles per gallon, and you don't want to be in the middle of the woods and have a breakdown, okay? So, let's get started. What we're going to need to do is get a ratchet set out. We get a 10 mil on here. We already refitted it. Still going? Yeah. Okay, and so what we're going to do first is we're actually going to take off this cover. Now this cover is covering the throttle body up. And so just go ahead and loosen that up. Okay, so this next part, we're going to need this screwdriver. It's a little stubby thingy. Joke. Okay, so we're going to come up here. And we're going to remove this. This is the throttle body on the other side. And, you know, some people call these worm clamps, hose clamps. Every other name under the sun. They work great, they're just kind of a pain in the butt. You gotta go get tools out whenever you want to work on your car. Some cars just have clamps, which is actually very nice. But it is what it is. So just kind of be gentle, wiggle it loose a little bit. Once you got this out, you can kind of inspect it. Not sure if you can see down in there much. It's actually fairly clean. This truck's got what, Jared? About 130 on it?
165,000.
So this truck has 165,000. Now this is fairly clean. But I can see, I can see that once the air comes up, most vehicles have a PCV system, and this truck has it right here. The PCV comes out of the crankcase. When there's pressure in the crankcase, it will force air through this tube back into your air intake. Most people are thinking, yeah, okay, it's a really good thing, right? It is. It keeps the streets cleaner, you know. But the thing is that a lot of times that air, fuel and oil can come up too. And some cars is a problem. A lot of cars that are not naturally aspirated have this problem, where it's dumping fuel and oil into your intake. But all cars have it to some degree. It's not like, you know, oh, my car's naturally aspirated, I don't have that problem. You do, you just don't notice it because it isn't a huge deal. You could do things like a PCV, you could do like an oil catch tank in there to delete the PCV or just reroute it into there again. But it'll catch the oil and gas and crap out of there so that doesn't get into your upper intake manifold, which will also end up costing you power and fuel mileage. But whatever, for today we're just going to do this simple and easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean it, we're going to hook everything back up. Now, if you could get a shot in here, that's pretty darn nasty. You know, I can go like that, and that's oil on my finger right there. That's nasty. So, yeah, we're going to be cleaning that out today. And throttle body cleaner is going to do the trick. Okay, so now we got our throttle body air intake cleaner all ready to go. Shaken up, you can use this little nozzle. I'm going to start without it just for the moment. We're going to give her a shot. Just kind of let that sit for a second. Give it a shot up top. Try not to get a ton behind the blade, but it's not a huge deal. If some gets back there, don't have a heart attack. It'll burn out. You'll smell a couple funny smells for a minute, I've done that before. But you're just trying to get the gunk out. And also remember that if you pull yours off and it doesn't look too dirty, and I mean, here, that's pretty dirty. But a lot of times, most of the gunk is actually behind the blades. There's two methods to doing that. You could take your entire throttle body out. I wouldn't recommend that because, frankly, it just takes forever and it's kind of a perfectionist sort of way to do it. Nothing wrong with that, but I just don't do it because I don't have, 4 hours to mess around with this. So the way I do it is I just one of two ways. If it's manual like this, you could just prop the blade open with your fingers. Don't get them cut off. That's happened before, but generally that happens with vehicles with an electronic throttle position sensor. If it's a newer vehicle, be careful. Make sure it doesn't have this. The way to tell if yours is or not is if you got cables. If it's drive-by-wire, you're probably, good. The next step. Now, if you guys can see in here, on this side, there is the mass airflow sensor. So we want to be real delicate with this. Actually, I apologize. That's the O2 sensor right here. The mass airflow sensor is up there. So what you're going to do is get away from this. This you can use to clean the pipe, but honestly, actually I'm going to clean this end with it. I'm going to stay away from this. You don't want to mess up with that. But what I'm going to do is take some of this mass airflow cleaner. Never, under any circumstances, do you touch this sensor. Okay? Just a no-no. You will ruin it. You will mess it up. Don't touch it. You're just going to spray down in there. Just kind of let it be for a second. Try to make sure that's all good and clean. So we're going to let that sit out for a little bit. So you're going to take your mass airflow sensor cleaner. We're going to go and spray this down in there. If you can see down in, go ahead and get a shot down in there. Yeah, it could probably be cleaned. So we're just going to take a couple shots down in there. That'll evaporate and we'll be good. You just want to let that dry for a few minutes. I don't know what the can says to let it dry for. Yeah, it says it dries in seconds. Give it a couple minutes, it's not worth rushing it. Just give it a minute or two and it'll be fine. Okay?
When we made this video, there was no ending, so you get to end with me. And so, after Jeff did that scene that you just saw, we just put the stuff back in the truck. We took it for a little ride. It drove great. The stuff that he put in the truck, I'm not exactly sure what the whole thing was, but it all isn't there anymore. It burnt off. So, thanks for watching. Give me a like and subscribe if you like this video, and check out my fishing and our deer management hunting videos. We're gonna be doing some waterfowl stuff on this channel, so check it all out. Check out all the videos, and I hope I can see you on another video of JK Outdoors.